Hi there, and welcome back to the world of SpellBreak. Because you've clicked on this video, I suppose you want to know more about the Gauntlet mentioned in this video. The first minute or so of each video will be this introduction of the same length, just in case someone started somewhere random. Gauntlets are your primary weapons in SpellBreak as they allow you to use sorceries and spells, your spell being originally binded to your right click and left click, whereas your sorcery is binded to your Q and E. There are a few things we need to know about gauntlets before we just put them on and start shooting though. Remember, as this is the alpha stage of the game, things can still change and these may not be the final numbers, but you can leave it up to me to keep you updated. First things first, gauntlets use MP for your basic shot, being your left and right mouse button. Even not having a gauntlet equipped, you can still apply your basic magic beams, though they won't be as devastating as your spells from gauntlets. Your basic shot without the gauntlet uses 10 MP per cast. To regain mana, you simply stop casting spells or zero out and go through the animation to recover mana, but in the battlefield that might not be the best idea. In the current build of the game, there are 5 tiers of gauntlets, ranging from common to legendary. Each tier comes with different benefits. The higher you go, the better the benefit, of course. For this explanation, I'll be using the Flame Gauntlet series. Firing a flame spell in the air, which is a fireball, causes you to descend slowly, as long as you're in the casting animation. The Fire Gauntlet can melt away ice hazards by simply passing over them, and contacting with ice turns it into steam, which can be used to cause damage as well. We'll save that for a combination magic video. When a fireball impacts with a surface, it explodes, dealing a small amount of residual damage to anything too close. This damage also translates through walls. It is also important to remember that when a fireball hits the ground, it clears away the grass or anything in the area, so it's easy to tell where battle has once been, but it only lasts for a few seconds and the grass instantly grows back. We'll just go ahead and let the magic of the HoloLens explain that one. Up next, we'll talk about the mana cost between the Flame Gauntlets. The common Flame Gauntlet starts off using 25 mana for its cost, while the uncommon uses 22 mana, the rare uses 20 mana, the epic uses 18, and the legendary uses 17. It is important to keep your mana cost in mind when firing each shot, so you don't run around the field zeroed out. The sorcery for the Flame Gauntlet is a flame wall that deals damage to all who comes into contact with it, and can be used for neat combos, but once again we'll cover that in a combination magic video. Each rarity of the Gauntlet sorcery only has a 15-second cooldown. Once again, we'll talk about classes in general just in case this is your first video. When starting a match, you'll have a choice of 2 classes from a list of 11. Each class has 1 passive ability and 3 scrolls that can be selected throughout the match and enhanced between level 1 and 3 by obtaining skill points from a shrine. Now that we've gone over the Flame Gauntlet, let's talk about the respective class for it, the Pyromancer. The Pyromancer's passive, Phoenix's Rebirth, allows you to resurrect when exiled with 50% of your HP intact, which you can only do this once per match. Upon rebirth, your movement speed increases and you're invincible to damage for a few seconds. The first scroll for Pyromancer is Born of Fire. This makes you immune to your fireballs and the residual explosions and allows you to heal 4 HP every 2 seconds while standing in their fire. At level 2, you heal 8 HP every 2 seconds, and at level 3, you heal 12 HP every 2 seconds. The second scroll for Pyromancers is Ignite, which sets the target on fire when they come into contact with either your fire spell or your sorcery for 3 seconds, dealing 3 HP per second. At level 2, the burn deals 6 HP for 3 seconds, and at level 3, the burn deals 9 HP for 3 seconds. The third scroll for Pyromancers is Lasting Burn, which makes it so that your fireballs leave puddles of fire on the ground that last for 5 seconds at level 1. At level 2, the puddles last for 10 seconds, and at level 3, the puddles last for 15 seconds. Hopefully, this has provided you with a bit more knowledge and information on SpellBreak. Watch out for my other Gauntlet and class-oriented videos so you can come up with more cool combos for SpellBreak in the future. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and help me make my monster grow! Peace.